Hey, so I just wanted to come on here and talk about God and anxiety. I have been having a lot of anxiety recently just because of general life things. Socially, I'm not doing too well right now. I really struggle to go out and have that kind of energy. And generally, I feel anxiety about certain things, life in general, relationships, how I'm doing, the progress that I'm making. And it's been a really big struggle. And a lot of the stuff that we do is always, be patient with yourself, be patient with what you're doing, trust the process, just keep working at it and you'll get there. And that's okay to some extent, but sometimes, you still struggle with these self-doubts and you're still unsure about these things, and that's okay. But because of the amount of, I guess, emotional displeasantness that I've been feeling, I found that praying to God has helped me, because the only way I can describe it is I get this feeling in my chest of anxiety. It's like I feel anxious and it's not nice, but when I ask God to relieve it, when I ask for help, it's like he lifts that feeling away from me. And it's not something that, I ask him, like, I'm feeling anxious, help me out, and he removes it and it's gone and that's it, I'm brilliant, I'm feeling great for the rest of the day. It's not like that. It's the moment I ask, I feel it leave my, it's like he's holding it. There's that quote, cast your anxieties on him because he cares. Cast your anxieties and cares on him because he cares for you. Tell him what you're anxious about. And he takes that anxiety away from me. It's like he's holding it momentarily. I can take it back whenever I want. And it's still there, and the problems are still there, but I don't feel that anxiety in that moment. What do I feel instead? It's hard to explain because it's not replaced by something else. It's not he removes the anxiety and I suddenly feel happy. I just feel the anxiety leave me. I feel less burdened. I feel the relief of the weight being lifted. And that's it. It's just the removal of something. It's what I do with that moment and how I move forward that changes how things go. And as I said, you can take back that feeling of anxiety whenever you want. He's like temporarily holding it for you, and you can choose to take it. And especially with the way that we work, we can easily find comfort in our suffering, because it's, we get this whole, I don't want to delve too deep into it, but humans are very good at their own self-suffering, especially when it's familiar. Like they know they feel a certain way for a certain reason, and they think that's like how it should be. Like there are these things going on, so it's understandable that you're not feeling too well, so you expect to have that feeling. So I think sometimes for me, especially when he takes away that feeling, I'm very quick to bring it back. And that's not trusting in him, and that's not leaning on him. That's trusting in my own understanding. My favourite quote in the Bible, I think, is Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5-6. And it's, lean not on your own understanding, but trust in the word of the Lord, or something, trust in the Lord, something like that. Acknowledge him in all your ways and he will guide you. Something like that. And I love that, because my suffering, anxiety and everything comes from my own understanding of how my life is, how the world works, how things are going to play out. And it's all based on what I know, what I think, what I believe, what I've been through, what I've experienced. So these anxieties come from my own version of my reality, because it's what I've experienced that shapes who I am and who I'm going to be going forward. What I do right now will shape what I do going forward. But that's relying on, my finite knowledge of life itself and myself. God has such a vast understanding that is incomprehensible to anyone. So leaning on him means that you understand, and trusting in him means that you understand that he knows you better than you know yourself. He knows what's going to happen. He's there to guide you through what's going to happen. Trusting in him means that he will take you through the things that you need to go through, support you through those things, get you out the other side, and you will be stronger and better and wiser for it. But without leaning on him and trusting on him, you either try and do it alone or push back from what he has planned for you. It's I think one of the hardest things about being a Christian is the struggles that you go through, because when you change when you see who you used to be, when you see who you want to be and where you are now, I feel like there's this constant battle. You see all the past things that you've done and you struggle with them. You see all the present things that you're doing and you struggle with them because you know where you want to be, but it's so difficult to, you know, try and be perfect in the Lord's eyes, or get as close to that as possible when you see how much wrong is with you right now. Even if, you know, because none of us are perfect, and I'm not saying that you have to be or trying to be, or being a Christian means that you're trying to be better than other people. It simply means that you're trying to be better than who you were yesterday and moving towards being more Christ-like. And I struggle with the fact that, well, the thing is, when you ask for certain things from the Lord, if you ask for more patience, if you ask to be more disciplined, if you ask for wealth, if whatever you ask for, he will give it to you, but it's not a straightforward way. If you ask for riches, he's not going to knock on your door with a bag of money, or, you know, you're not going to knock on the door and you open the door and there's, you know, a winning lottery ticket there. If you ask for patience, he's going to give you something that will test your patience, and it's not going to be something easy as well. It's not going to be like he's going to lower you into the shallow end and he'll be holding you to see if you can touch the floor. He knows what you can manage, and he knows what you can manage with him by your side as well. So he will throw you in the deep end and give you this like challenge that will really push you. That's why I'm really careful about what I ask for, because I know it's going to be like something really, it's just going to be really, he'll give it to you, that's all right. Just be careful what you wish for, right? Be careful what you ask for. And it's wonderful, but it's almost scary at the same time, because you know it's stepping outside your comfort zone. Like, he will push you outside your comfort zone in a way that will help you grow and develop, and in the ways that you need, because he knows what you need. You know what you want, and you think you know what you need, but he knows what you need. And he'll ensure you get it if you ask for it and work with him and trust in him. You know, there's no point asking for something and then shutting the door when the opportunity comes knocking, right? So understand that casting your anxieties on him doesn't mean that all your problems are going to be solved. It means he will carry the burden with you, and he will help you get through the problem if you lean on him and trust in him. And that's something that I also struggle with, because I know this, yet doing it is really difficult. I really struggle to trust in him, because I'm either leaning on my own understanding, or I'm putting other worldly things above him, and then I struggle even more with that because I know I'm doing that, but I don't want to do that. And it's all this vicious cycle of knowing what should be, what is, but struggling to overcome what is to be what could be, right? It's really hard to surrender to him. Even if you want to, it's sometimes really difficult to allow yourself to do that. You've got to push through the pain, as it were. But yeah, I just want to say, you know, thank you, Lord, for carrying my burdens with me and helping me through this time and through all the times. And I just hope that other people can lean on you as well, the way that they should and that they need to. I just wanted to share that because it's something that I feel is important, and it's an odd experience to have your anxiety removed, but still there. Like, it's just away from me at the moment, and I think it's something that people need to realise, that God doesn't wave a magic wand and you're all better from all your problems. It means he helps you through these problems. Just learn to lean on him. But that's all I've really got to say, share. I just thought that would be hopefully helpful. And I'm not going to talk anymore, though. I'm just going to ramble random stuff. So there we go, there's that. Thank you all. I hope you're having a lovely day. We've been really lucky here with the weather in the UK. We haven't had rain for a long time, which is nice. However, the ground is struggling, so I do hope we get some soon. I do believe we are getting some soon. Probably a lot soon, but hey, there you go. So have a good day, have a good week, good weekend. I'll see you soon. God bless.